Welcome to my nightmare. From the prime times.
Hello, beautiful people. I finally watched the Netflix series, The Haunting of Hill House, at the recommendation of member JS. And child, yeah, I'm late. This is one of those things that just sits on my watch list and I just never get around to it, or it takes me a really long time to get around to it. The Haunting of Hill House is a horror drama miniseries that follows a family who lived in a haunted house. Now, I will say The Haunting of Hill House does feel like it is a drama wrapped in horror, which I'm not the biggest fan of. And while honestly, I do not find it to be a perfect mix, I do enjoy the fact that the horror aspect was done so brilliantly. A lot of times for me, when a story, a movie, a show tries to do a mixture like this, the horror aspect almost feels like an afterthought. More recently, the review I did on The Other Black Girl, it really felt like they threw the horror in haphazardly, just tossed it in there. So while I do wish we got way more horror and way less family drama in Hill House, I will say that the horror aspect that we got was masterful. I was completely blown the hell away. And I feel like as a horror fan, I'm easily entertained. I am easily entertained. I can watch some mediocre horror and have a good time. However, I am not very easily impressed. And I walked away from The Haunting of Hill House beyond impressed, mesmerized, blown away, speechless, and all other adjectives. And something I absolutely loved taking away from the experience of Hill House was how The Haunting of Hill House truly feels like some of the best, most immaculate attention to detail. And I love that. I love when it feels like everybody involved just has such a care and a passion for the project. I remember a few moments specifically where I think it's the big storm at Hill House. Nell is lost. Liv is walking the halls. And it looked like a statue in the background, turned its head. One moment the head was one way, then the next moment was another way. And while watching, I was like, wait, did I see that? And I had to rewind it in the moment. And I was like, the statue did move. The random ghosts we would see in the background of scenes, there were just so many just subtle and creepy details, and the way everything intertwined and lined up, it just felt like such care, such details. I felt like I got tricked into watching a heartfelt drama. Well, I thought I came for horror. I would never willingly watch heartfelt drama, but this was good. I cannot believe Liv let her youngest daughter walk into Hill House and die. And Poppy Hill was a bitch. I hated not seeing her get any kind of comeuppance, and that's what I mean when I say the way this ends is very interesting. We don't defeat the evil. I feel like Poppy Hill single-handedly destroyed this family. She drove Liv to madness, which led to all the follow-up events. Despite episode 10 being a bit of a disappointment for me, The Haunting of Hill House was truly masterful. If I could only go back and rewatch all the horror, I would. First of all, like always, I don't like to cry. I avoid it like the plague. So it's hard for me to find much motivation to rewatch the series as a whole. And it would also be hard for me to sit through the family drama again. Like I said, I didn't have much fun with that aspect the first time around. It wasn't until the viewing and we all came together in present day that I was very engulfed in the family drama. But that's just personal taste, not a knock to the series. But even once we get there, it is just way too gut-wrenching and emotional for me to want to sit through. That's not fun to me. I really got some of the best horror visuals I have seen in a long time in this one series. The tall, thin man, the smiley face man. Why can't horror give me villains and visuals like this? I'm mad I had to cry and be sad, but overall, The Haunting of Hill House is hands down one of the best things I have watched this year. Truly one of the best things I have watched in years, even though they ripped my freaking guts out.